What drugs are synergistic with kratom, and what drugs should I avoid while on kratom? Because I did a marijuana vaporizer pen the other day, and I mixed it with alcohol, and it wasn't a very good combination for me. It made me dizzy and nauseous. So I imagine with kratom, there's probably some things that help it, and probably some things that increase the side effects.
Yeah, well, so we both know that marijuana is already kind of sedating. I mean, it has a reputation for making people lazy. That's not always the case, but, you know, if you're combining that with kratom, that's not going to be good because, you know, like I said earlier, kratom can have a sedating effect, and for me, it pretty much always does. So I wouldn't want to take two things that made me kind of feel lazy or sedated.
So marijuana and kratom, yes or no?
No.
So alcohol and kratom.
You know what? I don't use kratom to party. I never did. I used it, so I would only drink alcohol ever if I was partying. But I used kratom to like live like that lifestyle where like I was very positive and the things that were important to me in my life were on the front of my mind and I was productive and getting things done. Yeah. That was why I used it. And when I did that, something that would help would be coffee. So a stimulant would help me. And so I like to drink coffee every time that I took the kratom. And another thing that would really help was drinking water and being very hydrated. That has a noticeable effect. Whereas if you're not hydrated, you may not even get any effect, like anything positive, right? So it really has an effect. The other thing actually is that testosterone and anabolic steroids have an effect on it as well. And so you won't be able to feel it as much if you're using anabolic steroids.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
So the way that kratom hits you is it doesn't come on like the way that like if you took a shot of alcohol or like you said earlier, if you took a hit of marijuana, right? Kratom doesn't come on like that. It's more of like this subtle thing that like slowly creeps up. It's not just like, okay, it's coming up and you're like, bam, now you're like on it or something, right? No, it doesn't feel like that. So it's a really interesting plant.
So coffee or other stimulant is probably the only thing you personally.
I wouldn't use anything else. I would drink a lot of water. And I used to use like EC Stack, you know, because I really liked kratom in the gym, and so I would use EC Stack, and I would take the kratom and go to the gym. I really loved that.
Okay. Thank you, Daniel, and be swell and swole, friends of freedom, pioneers of human evolution.